Welcome, everyone. This is our July Humanitarian Prayer Circle and Drum Journey. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Rose Cole. And welcome. We have this prayer circle and drum journey on the second Tuesday of every month. And this is just our free community offering. And a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. We have people here from all over the world. I see. Welcome, welcome. If you'd like to type in the chat where you're joining from today, we would love to hear. And if you are able to turn your camera on, we would love to be able to see your face and connect with in community. And what we're going to be doing today is I have a special guest here with me who's going to be sharing in a little bit. His name is Batani Wilson. He's a man from Navajo Nation, from the Dene people, and he's going to be sharing about walking in beauty. Every month we have a different theme, and this month is about walking in beauty. So he's going to be talking about what that means, what that path is, sharing a blessing for us. And then we're going to have an opportunity to go on a personal journey for ourselves, for each of us. We're going to be offering a drum journey. The beat of the drum was the first sound that we heard from our mother. And we're also going to be offering some energy work to you if you would like to receive it. So at a certain point, I'm going to be guiding you through that experience, and you're welcome to lay down or to sit up in meditation. And we're going to be going through that experience to first and foremost to fill up our own personal cup. Because I know that a lot of us here, most of us here, we're healers and facilitators and givers and holding space for so many people in our own lives. And this is an opportunity for us to first and foremost come and fill up our own cup, for us to come back to ourselves, for us to get grounded. And then together, we will be beaming out this beautiful, incredible energy that we co-create together out to those in need in the world. So thank you so much for joining. We are non-denominational. We have people of all faiths and all backgrounds are welcome here. Everyone that comes with a sincere heart is welcome into this space with us. And a little bit about myself, if we're just meeting for the first time. Again, my name is Rose, and I live here in Southern California with my daughter, Violet. I've been facilitating people for over 25 years, and I'm the founder of the shamanic healing school, the Sacred Oak Academy. So the energy work that we're going to be offering today is part of the training that we do at the Sacred Oak Academy, where we train people in this type of healing work, and in guided energy medicine is what it's called. So let's just take a big collective inhale together as we start to gather in this way and get dropped into this space. Let's take another deep breath together. Feeling ourselves start to get centered and grounded. And I'm going to offer a prayer and a smudging to open up this sacred container for us. If you'd like to join me in this path, we work with the element of fire. So we like to welcome Grandfather Fire into our space. Thank you so much, Grandfather, for joining us, for being here with us. Thank you so much for guiding us with your warmth and your light. Thank you for reminding us that we can shed and compost what no longer serves us and return it to the whole, renewing ourselves over and over again, rising like a phoenix from the flames, renewing ourselves again and again, creating that new chapter for ourselves. And I offer you this white sage. And what we've learned in this path is that we are now in the quantum field, right? So there's no time and space between us. So I offer this beautiful plant, this herb, and you can reach out your hands and bring this smoke to you virtually, just with your intention. And it is as if you are here with us live. So I invite you to take that smoke and just waft it over your field symbolically, energetically, and take this smoke anywhere where you need it today, where you need clearing today, so that you can come into the present moment, leaving behind anything that was before and anything that is to come, so that you can fully arrive here now in this moment. Taking a deep breath, breathing in this beautiful sage. Thank you to this beautiful plant for clearing us, clearing our field, clearing what no longer serves us. And then I'm going to offer a prayer. And please, I invite you, any of the words that you want to interchange to make your own, to make them your own. Let us bow our heads. Dear Creator, the creator of all that is, thank you so much for bringing us together in community at this time. We know that this is exactly where each of us is meant to be in this moment. Thank you for bringing us together in community with like-minded hearts and souls to do this sacred work. Thank you for showing us, Creator, how we can fill up our own cups first, so that we can be of service in the world, that we can become that hollow bone for you to work through, Creator, to be of service of our brothers and sisters here in humanity. And we ask, Creator, that there be a field, a shield around each of us individually and around this whole container, those of us that are here live and those that are watching this replay. We know that there's no space and time between us. And we ask for in this shield that only the highest frequency of truth and unconditional love occupy this space, and may all else be transmuted within this sacred space. May our prayers for healing be heard today, Creator, and may we take this beautiful energy that we co-create, and please assist us in beaming it out to those in need around the world. We bow our head in such great gratitude, Creator, to you and for all those that are guiding us and supporting us. We know that we are so utterly supported on every level, and for that we give thanks. Aho. Taking another deep breath in together. Now I'd like to bring our guest on today. This is Bethany Wilson. Are you able to unmute yourself? Yeah. He is joining us from Navajo Nation. And we have been working with this beautiful man who I would call him a minister or a missionary. And he's also the head of a nonprofit that does really beautiful work out in Navajo Nation and for the Hopi people. And we've been helping him raise money over the last few years to help to deliver water, emergency water, and also food and other supplies to natives that have been pushed off of their native land into areas where there's no running water and there's no electricity often. And so we're really grateful for the beautiful work that he is doing for his people in this area. And so thank you so much for being here with us today, Bethany, to share about walking in beauty. And I know you have some other beautiful wisdom that you came to share with us today.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, can you all hear me? If you
Yes.
can. Okay. Um, I just have to introduce myself the way my elders told me to, because some of you are related to have some relatives. So she but anin shledo to he glini da shi ja tori chini da shi chedo sit na jini da shi nal on late isi out down na shadow she bilagana da shi je e Wayne Wilson she without it and then skin she hello everybody. I'm Folded Arms Clan, born for the two waters that flow together, and Bitter Water is my maternal grandparent, and Black Street Shadow on the Tree Clan is my paternal grandparent, and so that's kind of how I was told to introduce myself. I'm originally from the community of Pine Springs. My American, cause my American name is they call me Wayne Wilson. The reason why I call myself Batani is that distinguishes me from from everybody else. Because if you just type in Wayne Wilson, you'll get a whole long list of Wayne Wilsons, and you won't find me. But when you put in Batani Wayne Wilson, the way it's spelled on my screen, so anyway, I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what it means to walk in beauty. It all has to do with the being in harmony with yourself at first, and then it becomes being in harmony and walking. So we say having the feeling of walking beauty manifesting in your with yourself. So we usually say, um, I guess you could say they call it how you manifest things into your life, and so we say Hojon or Hojongo Nasharo, and Hojongo Nasharo means to walk in beauty, and means I am in the process of, or I'm in, manifesting beauty in my life, and beauty is not is kind of like very similar to Asian teachings of the Wu Ji, or teachings of the Wu Ji, the coming from out of nothing, they say, but really in reality, it's coming from what is to coming in to manifest as a human, sacred earth surface human, which is Nihilkad the Nebulash, Nihilkad the Nebulash, like they call it, your five finger earth surface person. So that's kind of what I'm sharing. But in my background screen, it talks about the meanings of what it's a picture of a basket if you see it. So this part right here is the beginning part. Is the white part of the basket is the spirit coming from the great spirit, and then coming into existence into the center, and then you go clockwise with the sun. So everything we do is going with the sun. Other tribes, they practice the other way. They practice the moon way, which is going counterclockwise, the way it spins. And that's what I learned from being out there with, the some of the women. They do moon dance ceremony and do different ceremonies with counterclockwise. And so, but for us in Kichigo Denegi, Shabik Echo is a Shabik Echo means going spiraling in the clockwise, always moving forward. So that's kind of how. But Hojongo Nashado, or Hojon, means walking in beauty. To walk in beauty means to um, basically doing ritual. Ritual meaning finding sacred space, liminal space. Some people call it. So we have our own liminal space within our body, and then where we stand in our homes or in our rooms or in our computer, that's all liminal space. And so how we practice and how we, meditate, or we pray, or we burn smudge, like I was burning the white sage here, to give it that whole feeling of going with ritual ceremony. And it's very powerful. The knowledge of learning. Um, I was taught by my grandfather, the late John Burnside. He was a medicine man. He did several of the different ceremonies of the Wind Way, the Wind Way, and the Apache Wind Way. There was the Night Way. He did the night ceremony, Yebiche, Blessing Way, Beauty Way. mountain chant way. So he did a lot of sand painting, and when I was a little boy, I used to help him going with him and gathering stone to make the dirt out of the stone to grind the rocks down to make it into sand painting, the different colors. And so that's kind of how he showed me different herbs of what are there's different types of herbs that have to do with restoring harmony. So when you go out into nature, you see different plants, and these different plants have to do with the male and female energy. Some say divine feminine, divine masculine. It's that balance and being in harmony with the divine masculine and divine feminine. So if you don't have that balance, then you're kind of like they say you're out of harmony, and so that means you're out of harmony with the universe and you're out of harmony with yourself. You get stressed out. You get pretty soon you start manifesting um, sickness on you. So you have to be very careful. So having to do with the different types of herbs helps your body go back into reset or control alt delete. And so that's what ritual and ceremony is. Whether you practice smudging or you practice drumming or playing instruments or just chanting or saying mantras. And blessing the way chant. Those are our Dene mantras. So that's kind of how we sing those in ceremony, and then also with the drum or the gourd, shaking, hitting on the drum, and then also singing on with the gourd. Or you can use guitar, flute, different types of instruments, vibration, sound, healing. Those are some of the part of helping to restore bringing your energy back. Calling it back. So, being yourself and coming back to yourself and restoring that harmony. But my uncle, he was also he still is, but he's still around. He's an elderly, and he's a retired peyote roadman. His name was Freddie Roan Senior and Elvin Roan. They run two different types of ceremony. So there's all these different types of ceremony, and they always came back down to saying just one simple word, hojo or hojongo na shado. Hojogo na shado. When you say that, it's saying I am manifesting beauty in my life, and therefore I'm going to be walking with beauty before me, beauty behind me, and beauty below my feet, and then beauty above my head, up into the cosmos, and then beauty all the way around. That's what the circle is. It means right here, this basket right here. It means beauty. So our main objective is to be pure, to find that pureness, that star that's in the center of the basket that you see in my background. So and then the red part is the rainbow, finding that rainbow in balance and harmony, and then the dark part are the mountains and the clouds. So they represent mountains and clouds, and then it's also part of the whole part of the cosmos and the universe, how the whole we're connected with the solar system, and all the planets and being in alignment, and the moon and the stars, and well, that's what the reflection within who we are. So they're saying, well, there's going to be beauty within yourself, and then beauty, in those directions I was saying, before you, behind you, below you, above you, all the way around. So that's a whole prayer. So when I say prayer, you just say, Kudo hojondo ebe shetagi shedino dagi be hojongo nashar shediyin kedao be hojongo nashar shediyin shetat shetsi shiket ate hojongo nashar then shediyin hutako ya anokha hojongo nashar alko shinago hodiyino be hojongo nashar. So when I say hodiyino be, it means the holiness and the sacredness within those directions. And then also she jepi yin. So that means that um, spirit, divine spirit within you. So alilik echo. The only way it'll be is you say alilik echo be hojongo nashar. That's another way of saying it is alila. Alila means in a holy way, and that's what we forget. And I was explaining some of these whole teachings of the beauty life way teachings. So what I'm sharing with you is the life way because we're living in the life realm. And my grandparents used to get after me and say, "You don't wear those any shirts with skull, or you don't carry bones, or you don't do these things because those are part of the dead way, and you're not dead, and you don't carry those. Otherwise, you manifest those sickness and ghost way on yourself." That's why the traditional elders always were puzzled about Halloween, and then also there's some different tribes they I guess they believe that in the dead and celebrating the dead, and that's in like even in Mexico they have Day of the Dead. So I have some descendants from down in Mexico. Um, so by being a grandson of Chief Manlito, I have a picture right up here. That's why I keep pointing that way. So my grandfather, Chief Manlito, he's the one that uh, he was married to a Mexican. Her name was Juanita, and she was my grandmother. So they always say you have Mexican in you. So, but we're all different nationalities. They're all the nationalities. The real one is what my grandfather said. Niho ka the nebula shlai. He said Niho ka the nebula shlai means five finger earth surface people. That's who we are. So, and with that, I just wanted to share with you some of the what the walking in beauty. So it encompasses the whole cosmos and all the way down from the microcosm to the macrocosm. So I just wanted to share that a
Oh,
little bit. So when you're walking
oh,
in beauty.
thank you so much for sharing all of that, Batani. And so I know for our Western mind, a lot of people think of beauty as being external. And,
Yeah.
what I hear Batani saying, like when this path, the walk in beauty path, which is the path that I've also been walking for about the last 15 years, and it's just been my centering, is it's about coming into harmony with all of existence. So it's so much broader than that. And I don't know if you've heard this story, Batani, but Tiffany shares this beautiful story that those in your area were so centered in beauty that when the cavalry came, there were bullets that they were shooting at the natives, and that literally they were holding such a place of steadfast beauty that the bullets went around them. They were going around teepee and going around them because they were holding this centering prayer and emanating so much beauty. It was a centering, it was a prayer. And that always just that visual just touched my heart so much, like to be able to call upon and invoke that much beauty that we become one, and that it's also like a protection, right? And what are we aligning with? So I love what you said, like, are we aligning with the dark forces of the world and with death and things that are decaying or going into negativity, or are we allowing ourselves, are we choosing to align with beauty and with goodness and with kindness and harmony? And we each have that choice in our life. Yeah.
Yeah, the balance. It's the
Balance.
balance.
Yeah.
So in Buddhism, they talk about the middle path. So that's the balance and harmony and beauty. And so there, in the Navajo teaching, there's the protection way, and then there's the beauty way or the blessing way. So that has to do with their ceremonies we do, having to do with people that are really severely sick with cancer, and then there's the other side where you just restore the harmony. So that's the variation, and then even what's in the household, male and female, the balance.
Oh, will you say
But
the walk in beauty prayer for us now? Is this a good time to say that?
sure, sure. Um, okay, let's see. I'll say the prayer. Kuro hojon do le shidiyin lini diyin yod eiko. Kondi be hashneigi be hojongo. Hojonge be nankin. Do na yek ego be nankin. Sohadazin ol yegi ko. Be hojonge sohadazin be. Do hojono shitagi hojono shikede hojono. Shiket ate hojono. Ti aje do ya an kabete jo hojon. Also hinago hojongo. Ebe, Hojona Hasli, Hojona Hasli, Hojona Hasli, Hojona Hasli. So there's a song that I usually sing in my mind that goes, Otiyeno pe hojo neko, Otiyeno pe hojo neko, Hojo gonna show wako, Otiyeno pe hojo na show neko, Otiyeno pe hojo neko, Otiyeno pe hojo na sha, oh ya hey ya hey. Odiyeno be hojo gonna show hey ya hey Shetagi te ko hojo nasha Shikere be hojo go nasha Odiyeno be hojo gonna show hey ya hey Odiyeno be Odiyeno be Atoshenago be hojo gonna show and ya hey Odiyeno be hojo gonna show and ya hey Tato hojo gonna show and ya hey Odiyeno be hojo hojo nasha oh ya hey. So there's a song that I sing all the time in my head. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Batani. Thank you for coming on and sharing your wisdom and that beautiful blessing with us. And everyone, Batani's organization, I'm going to put it in the chat so that if you'd like to learn more about what he does really beautiful work. We have been supporting him for about 5 years now. He delivers water to people that don't have running water, that have water scarcity and don't have electricity. We're talking about elders that have been pushed off of their native land and are in desperate need of water. I know it's hard to even fathom in this country, right? We have so much that we have available to us, but he delivers water to veterans and to elders that are in need. And so even if you can only give $5, $10, $20, every little bit helps to be able to make these deliveries. So his link, we'll put it with the replay, and I put it in the chat here. It's KEH, so KEH nativeaction.org. knativeaction.org. I put it in the chat, and I'll talk more about it at the end. So if you are able to stay on with us, Batani, that would be beautiful, and we'll circle back around. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope everybody can go and visit his page. You can look him up also on Facebook and follow him online and follow the different humanitarian projects that he's doing. He's doing some really cool things. He does many other things too. The water is just one part that we're raising money for, but he's really doing a lot. So we're so grateful for all of the beautiful work that you do.
I'm also hauling water to the Hopi too.
Yes,
I
to
just
the
got a
Hopi.
call.
Yeah.
To,
Yeah, the Dene
they're
people
good people.
and the Hopi
They're elders.
reservation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Batani.
everybody, for hearing me.
Yes. Yeah. And we'll bring you back on at the end if you're still able to stay with us, Batani.
I'll be here.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. What a beautiful blessing that we were brought here today. And so we're going to continue this beautiful healing that we're on. So as I mentioned, we're going to go on a healing journey right now that I'll guide you through. And then also we have a dear friend who's going to come on that I'm going to introduce you to in a second. Yes, that was so moving, wasn't it? Yeah, so grateful. Thank you so much again, Batani. So now we have our opportunity to fill up our own cup, to regulate our own systems, to get ourselves realigned, which here in this quantum space, we can do it in a very short amount of time. And then we're going to take this beautiful energy and we can beam it out to Batani and his people that are in need right now, and also to whatever cause you want to focus this energy on and beam it out into the world. So a little bit about what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going on a personal journey. So you're welcome to sit up in a meditative state if you want, or a position, or you're welcome to lay down and get comfortable. We're going to only be here for about another 45 minutes together. So hopefully you can stay the whole time with us. And I'm going to be playing some drum music. The drum, the reason that we utilize the drum is that the drum is the first sound, the heartbeat, that rhythmic sound is the first sound that we heard in our mother's womb. And when we listen to that drum beat, we get brought back to ourself, back to our center, back into our higher self. So whatever state that you're in, maybe you've had a lot going on in your life. I know there's been a lot in the collective. It seems like a lot of things are rising and intensifying in the collective. And so this is our time. First, we have to put on our own oxygen mask, right? First, we have to regulate ourselves. So I'm going to be playing some beautiful music for us, some drum music, and then a beautiful song. And we're going to be offering some energy work from our path. So I'm going to introduce you to Setha. Hello there, my dear. And you're welcome to unmute yourself and say hi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Setha Evans, and I am a part of Rose Cole's shamanic school, the Sacred Oak Academy, and I'm so honored to be here. I've been training with Rose for almost 4 years now, and I'm so happy to be able to offer you some guided energy medicine in this drum journey that you're going to be on. So thank you. What an honor, and my love and blessings to you all.
Thank you so much for being here, Setha. Setha is a master practitioner of our path, so we're so honored that she is willing to come on and offer this while we're going through our beautiful journey. We have different practitioners that come on each time, and we're so honored that she volunteered to come on and be here with us and co-create. So a little bit about what we're going to be doing. If you would rather not receive the energy work, then all you have to do is say no with your inner free will, or just put your hands down on your lap. But if you would like to receive, all you have to do is say yes with your inner free will, or you can put your hands up on your lap to receive the energy work that we're going to be offering. Beautiful. Do you have any questions? And you're welcome to have your eyes open or closed. You're welcome to just lay down and get comfortable, or like I said, sit up. Do we have any questions about what we're going to be doing? I'm going to lead you through the process if we don't have any other questions, we'll just jump in here. Okay, beautiful. Well, I invite you to close your eyes and start to take a few deep breaths. Just starting to maybe adjust your body, starting to get centered, feeling Mother Earth supporting you as you start to really melt into the space. Starting to fully relax your body and your being. Taking another deep breath. And I invite you to start to call in your own personal prayer and intention for this healing journey for yourself. What is it for yourself first? Are you asking and calling in? What is it that you are needing in this moment? What is your own personal prayer? Maybe it's on the physical level. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe you're asking for guidance or direction in your life. I invite you to hold that prayer, that intention in your mind's eye as we journey together. And I invite you to enjoy this beautiful drum journey. And then I'll let you know when it's time to come back and when we will then beam this energy out to those in need. Taking a couple of deep breaths. So you just take a few more moments with your eyes closed just to really soak up and bask in this beautiful energy that was co-created, allowing yourself to fully receive it. And now we're going to beam this energy out to those in need in the world. You're welcome to stay where you are, or if you'd like to sit up slowly, keeping your eyes shut, you're welcome to do that as well. I invite you to rub your hands together and to start to presence who is it that you would like to direct this energy to in the world. Maybe it's to yourself today. Maybe you're the one that needs this today. Maybe you'd like to direct this energy to Batani and his organization and those that are in need in the Navajo Nation and the Hopi Reservation that are in need. Maybe it's another part of the world that you know is suffering and in need. Maybe it's a cause that's near and dear to your heart. But I invite you just to put your hands out, and just with your heart and your intention is all that's needed. And just visualize during this next song that we are beaming this out to all those in need in the world, or those that you specifically want to dedicate this energy to. And we'll do that now.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. Oh, the power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you, me, is here to wash away your tears. Let the fire burn away your fears. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you.
Taking another couple deep breaths. Thank you for co-creating this beautiful space with us. I invite you to wiggle your toes and maybe do a little stretch and slowly start to come back to the space. Maybe roll onto one side if that feels comfortable. And putting a hand over your heart, coming back to your heart, coming back to your physical body, and visualize yourself growing deep, strong, powerful, capable roots all the way down into the earth, to the center of the earth, and soaking up that beautiful energy, drawing it up to your body, anchoring you and grounding you to the earth. Slowly, gently opening your eyes and coming back to the space when you're ready. Thank you so much, Setha, for honoring us and blessing us with that beautiful energy work.
Thank you. Thank you all. It was my pleasure and honor to co-create with you all.
Thank you, Setha. Taking a moment, maybe you want to do a little scan and check in. How are you feeling physically, emotionally? You're welcome to type something in the chat and tell us how you're feeling. Aw, thank you, Sarah. Sarah says beautiful. Thank you, Setha. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. Dreamy. Loved. Thank you, Setha and Rose. That was so powerful. Thank you. I'm so glad, Natasha. Yeah. You feel at peace. That's so wonderful, Michelle. I'm so glad. Mia says, so moved today. Thank you. And Beth says, excellent. Beautiful. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? How much we can accomplish in such a short amount of time when we go into the quantum field. That's what's so beautiful about coming together in community to do this work. And what's so incredible about shamanic healing work and energy work is that you can really go deep and you can move so much in such a short amount of time. You're so welcome. Oh, I felt loved and healed and healing so strongly. Oh, I'm so glad, Laura. Yeah. So And I'll bring you on here in just a moment, Batani. So just a little bit about how to integrate this experience, because we actually moved a lot of energy. So I really invite you. Oh, Faith says, I feel like I reached who needed our love tonight. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. And we will be posting this replay. So if you would like to watch it again and go deeper into your journey, you're welcome to go through the process again. And so I invite you to take a little time after this call for integration. This is a good time to journal. You might have received a vision or instructions for yourself. You might have had things shift or release. And sometimes it doesn't make sense in our logical mind. How could we have done so much in such a short amount of time? So you can journal, maybe go for a nature walk. Another beautiful thing, if you feel kind of floaty afterwards, is to take your socks and shoes off and to go stand directly on Mother Earth. To really feel her, to feel her vibration, to get yourself grounded. Yeah, drink lots of water. You may want to take a bath, maybe with some Epsom salts or some salts to get yourself grounded and to keep releasing and moving through this. You might notice that you're tired, and if you are, I invite you to rest your body. Yeah. Oh, thank you for all of the beautiful messages, peaceful, centered, and supported. Thank you for these beautiful energies. Oh, you're so welcome. And yes, there was a question about Batani. So we will say a prayer to close up our space here in a moment. But I just wanted to bring Batani on again. Can you tell them your website again, Batani? And thank you all for, even if you can just donate a small amount, every little bit helps. And you can read more about the work that he does. I'll put it here in the chat, but do you want to, Batani, just tell them? I brought you on the screen, so if you want to tell them how they can reach you and find out more about the beautiful humanitarian work that you do. Oh, Batani, I just sent you a link. Are you able to unmute yourself? Oh, we still can't hear you. You're still muted.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, now we can.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Ashti Tlagodishne means can you hear me now? So yeah, it's KEH Native Action.
.org. I just put it in the, so it's KEHnativeaction.org. Yeah. And
.org, yeah.
And where can they, I think you
And
said you had
basically kind of just,
oh, there's a delay.
what's that now?
You said you had a you said that you had a page up where where people can read more about the Beauty Way path.
Yeah,
About
it's that one's Beauty Way Teachings. If you Google it, Beauty Navajo Beauty Way Teachings, it'll go to the Facebook site. That it's just I created that for our Dene youth and people that are away from the Navajo Nation for information if they needed information on some of the teachings of walking in beauty. What does it mean to walk in beauty, or how do you just little things on focusing on beauty. They say focusing on beauty, peace, balance, harmony, and happiness. So that's what Hojon is part of. Hojon is a very broad word. It's like saying Om, and like the Om word, and so usually when I what I typed in on the messenger, I put Hojon go na shadow. Even if you say Hojo go na shadow, Hojo go na shadow. So that if you say that, it's part of like even the chant. So the chant is Hojo go na show and they been na show yeah. Hojo go benna show. So that's an older form of the word of the chant of Hojo go na shado. So that's our own form of um, having that harmony come to you, and attracting it. And not
Yeah.
just that, there's this also abundance, like of having abundance. So I've been like doing practicing of saying those words in the morning or in the evening and just sleeping. And so it's when you say Diyinago, Hojo go nashado, Hojo Diyinbe, Hojo go nasha. So you're adding in the great divine spirit, Diyinbe, Hojo go nashado. So if you add those, that's kind of how I've been doing those types of mantras or chant and
Yeah.
prayer, like how we say prayer. And that's part of the walking in beauty and then being in beauty, existing in beauty. It's just different. I guess it's more of a multi-dimensional. It's what I'm saying is multi-dimensional. It's like in front of you, behind you, below your feet, above your head, then all the way around. But it's like a ball,
Yeah.
like the
It's
way the Earth is a sphere.
Yeah, he's talking about many of you may be
So
familiar with
that's
like
that's what
energy
I
healing
posted on the.
and vibrational healing. And so he's talking about you can use that mantra that he was just saying vibrationally, even if you don't get it perfect, your intention, calling in and using that vibration creates a field around you. It's encoded with frequency that helps to recalibrate you, creating a field of beauty all around you. So it's very like incredible spiritual technology that he's talking about right now. Very, very sacred, very, very sacred. And you don't have to worry about getting it perfect. I know a lot of us think, oh gosh, am I getting it perfect? But your intention and your prayer, calling in that frequency, that beauty prayer, brings beauty in front of you, behind you, below you, above you, all sides of you, creating that sphere. And so thank you so much for sharing that with us. That's incredible, Batani. Yeah. And you can go back and watch this. We will send out this link, this
Oh no.
this replay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I told you I get shy, but this is taking me time. Sharing this at the colleges over in I guess you could say over towards Michigan and Midwest, and so I am trying to, hopefully someday I'll be able to go to some of your courses and be able to share some of those teachings of the holy people. What I'm sharing with you is from First Talking God and Changing Woman. Changing Woman is white. The teachings of White Shell. Changing Woman. Um, she represents the divine feminine, divine mother, grandmother. And so when you were saying uh, father fire or grandfather fire, and some say grandmother fire, and Hichigo, the men Navajo, we say grandmother fire and grandfather water, and then it's vice versa the other way around. Grandfather fire and grandmother water.
Mm.
It's
Mm.
the balance of this. So,
Uh-huh.
and then there's the air. That's when I was sharing with my hand. When I hold my hand up, the thumb part is represents. I'm trying to get it on the screen. So I always teach this. It's on that um, beauty way teaching. So the thumb part is spirit, and then your index finger is the mother, your mother, then your father, your grandmother, and your grandpa. So that's how my grandfather used to say that that's what your five finger means. So it's a representation of your lineage from your mother's side, depending if it's your left and then your right. So your mother and your father lineages on both sides creates the divine within yourself, which is your thumb. So
Mm.
that's how we grab things and do things with our hands, draw, paint, whatever, play guitar, drum, checkboard. So
Oh.
that's part of that teaching of that's the teaching that I was following. And my grandfather grandfather was also, he never really joined up with the Navajo Medicine Man's Association because he felt being regulated was part of not achieving your full potential. So he stayed out of the Medicine Man Association. He said, there's that. I guess it kind of like the same teaching like within Buddhism. There's a Buddhist that went to the monastery, but there was always that Buddhist that remained outside of the monastery. So he was that type of a person, you know. So I kind of give you the teachings that I was thankful. They're representing the sovereignty part, I guess.
Yes,
freeness.
yes.
So
Woo!
that's kind of
Yes,
so
the
that's being
rogue
regulated
monks.
is very
Yes. We
yeah.
like the ones that go rogue, the rogue monks. Those are the ones that we like. So, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That exists, you know, that whole concept exists. That's what
Yes,
that was my grandfather,
yeah.
John Burnside, you know.
Yes.
He's if you ever get a chance, if you look up Pine Springs, some of his pictures will come up, and I posted some. There's an old video movie clip done by John A. Dare, and it's he talks with several medicine men from Pine Springs, and you know, it's very interesting historical stuff, you know. So I'm trying to do an update version of there's a movie called Through Navajo, there's a book too, Through Navajo Eyes. It was done by John A. Dare and Saul Worth, and they basically brought a camera and a movie, and showed the community how to make a movie using those reel-to-reel camera, and showed them how to splice and do how to work the camera. And then, but I'm trying to do this updated version with that one's called Through Navajo Eyes, but the one that I'm trying to do is using the digital form.
Well, Batani, you're doing such beautiful work. And so I posted his link again here. I hope everyone can go and check out the Humanitarian projects. He does so much for his community in so many ways. But if you donate on his website, that goes towards helping to bring water to that are in need. So thank you so much. We're going to close up with a prayer in a moment.
Before you go, I just wanted to just let people know that the money is for the gas, the oil changes, the tires, maintenance of the vehicle, and then also when I'm getting water in Gallup, it's like it used to be $4.75 or $4.25. Now it went up to $5. So and then there's other places that charge, but that's for 325 gallons that I haul from here to Hopi, from Gallup to Hopi, or you know, depending on where people need emergency water. So there's a family that I found out that lives in Fort Defiance, right next to Windrock. They can't pay NTUA, which is Navajo. I forget that now. It's a company that regulates the electricity and the water, and you have to pay them. Of course, it's the company, right? So, but then there's people that they fall behind on their bill, and then they shut their water off. So it's like, what do? They need water. So I just go there, drop a barrel, fill up the water.
Yeah, and there's some people that don't even have that option, right? And there's no running water, there's no electricity. So they have to rely on these are elders for people to drive many, many miles to get them bottles of water or jugs of water. And so Batani delivers these barrels. So we've helped buy dozens and dozens and dozens of these barrels where he can then deliver the water and put a hand pump so these elders can wash their hands and have drinking water or water to like wash their dishes in. It's so
we've even purchased those filters, water filters, pitcher filters and stuff like that, you know, hand pumps.
Yeah, he delivers food to those in need too in these areas too. So,
and firewood.
and
we've got firewood. That's a challenge too. Firewood.
Well, thank you so much, Batani. We're sending you so much love. We always hold you in your beautiful work and our prayers. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing this.
Yeah. A big thank you.
Thank you, Batani. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining here today. And I hope you go and you can follow Batani online. You can find his Facebook page and his Instagram page and the link to his website to read more about the beautiful projects that he's involved in. We're so grateful, Batani. Thank you so much for coming and sharing that beautiful wisdom with us. Thank you so much for co-creating with us. I know that many of us are in our own little spiritual spots around the globe. I know we have people here from all over the world, and so it's so beautiful just to come together in community in this way. Well, let us bow our heads and we'll close up our container here for the day. I want to honor everyone's time. Yeah, you're so welcome, Angela. Thank you so much for all the beautiful messages in the chat. Well, let us close our eyes. Thank you so much, Creator, for bringing us together in this way. Thank you so much for Batani and his beautiful work in the world. May his organization be blessed. May they receive the funding that they need to continue this beautiful work to help those that are in need on the Navajo Nation and the Hopi Nation. May these prayers and this beautiful energy that we co-created, Creator, be felt around the globe to those that we sent this to. May each of us leave today feeling filled up, inspired, regulated, and resourced. And may we take this beautiful energy, Creator, out into the world, shining it through our eyes and our hearts to every person and everything we come in contact with. Thank you to you and to all of our ancestors and all of the energies that assisted us today. We're so honored and blessed. And so it is. All our relations, we honor you. Aho. Hajona Eshkli, Hajona Eshkli, Hajona Eshkli, Hajona Eshkli. All is beautiful again. Sending love to you all. Thank you so much for co-creating. And until next time, we'll see you then. Bye. I'm going to remove the spotlight. And if you'd like to say goodbye here, I think I can allow you to unmute yourself. So if you'd like to unmute yourself and say goodbye or say anything closing, you're welcome to do that now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Blessings.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank
Blessings to
you.
all.
Thank you, Rose.
Bye-bye.
Thank you and blessings.
Thank you to you all. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Oh, I'll
lovely, peaceful night.
go on there. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Many blessings.
Thank you. Wonderful ceremony. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Thank you.
I'm not sure.